Wait, why does this feel familiar? Did we... No? We didn't play this before, have we? Because we did do a volcano level not that long ago, and it wasn't very good. And volcano levels do tend to look fairly samey. Doo-doo, doo-doo. I mean, this feels kind of new. Maybe we're okay. I don't remember the one from the other week having quite so many score bubbles. It does look familiar, but it doesn't seem bad yet. I'm glad that you remember the one from last week, because, like, yeah, it did. The one last week, I feel like it fell apart pretty quickly. This one's not that bad, though. This material, though, I don't know why, but it just never seems to work when it's used big like this. There's something about the texture, but... Because the level that we looked at for the show today, it's got the same issue. Like, the texture just looks so blah. Did you know that 0.1 in CZ was going to use this as base material for the caves? I did not know that, and I think that you were probably better off not having gone with that. Because, yeah, just like... I feel like it makes a good highlight material, but not... That was a very loud pop. Not all stretched out and big like this. And I swear, like, everybody uses it. Every mountains level, every caves level, they all use this material. Why did you put the checkpoint way back here? Like, that was not necessary. That was not called for. Okay, don't jump on that. Thank you. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's not the worst way they could have gotten that done. It has its charm. Doo 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 doo. Oh no, these aren't, like, we can actually get past here. Okay, good. I was afraid that, like, the random distribution of those was going to keep it from us actually being able to get past. Chronos says, reminds me of a level LSRS played on stream. It was a temple-themed level where the design unintentionally got more and more arbitrary and questionable by the minute, and he was just slowly losing his mind. Oh my god. Probably the funniest level he's ever played. Does LSRS have the streams archived on YouTube? I should look into that. And Alice says, Till I've been looking at DIY HRT stuff, and apparently some pharmacy in Portugal sells estradiol over the counter without needing a prescription. Funny you mentioned that, Alice, because I've also been thinking about the DIYing of the HRT, because I was talking to a nice MB kid over here who has been doing, well, had been doing the HRT, like, through official channels, and it sounds awful. Like, Japan's system just sounds like a complete mess. I tell you, talking to this kid, I'm glad that like I had a chance to sit down with them. Well, not sit down with them, but like talk to them on Discord. But listening to their experience, and it really took a lot of the wind out of my sails. Oh yeah, it was like, okay, let me pause up here and pull this up, because this is what I was actually looking for earlier. 2 seconds. Da 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 da. Wait, where was the... Okay, here we are. So... We've got... 30,000 yen for blood work. Had to get that. A wait of upwards to a year to even get diagnosed, because you have to be diagnosed with actual GID. We had a chromosome test that was 20,000 yen, an IQ test, a personality test together with the IQ test that was 5,000 yen, 5 visits to a hospital, and then, like, you're getting billed every step of the way here. The HRT that they prescribe is like just super low dosage, and they don't prescribe any T blocker. So it's kind of like, I mean, yeah, Hive, seriously, because you probably remember, but like when I kind of figured my stuff out in that first like couple of months, and I remember having like serious, honest, like panic attacks over just the concept that I was gonna have to prove to some doctor that like this stuff was real, and how to make that work, and like what does that even look like. And you know, mostly that level of fear has dropped down as I've kind of come to know myself and being like, no, I know who I am, that's cool. And then reading through this, and it's like IQ test, personality test, like at least 5 visits to the city hospital, a year's wait with counseling, and it's like all of that all over again. And then at the end result be like, okay, so here's your HRT, it's not going to do anything. Why would you not do DIY at that point? Though apparently a lot of the pharmacies here sell in specific ethinyl estradiol, which apparently causes issues compared to regular estradiol. Because I can read. I do hope that you find the right one. Yeah. The one thing, so from this conversation with this kid though, is so they went through this entire process. It was obviously it was not working for them. Like they got the paperwork side of it, which seems like at least there's that, but because they're non-binary, like it doesn't really count for much, because most of the paperwork and stuff is like set up for binary trans folks, but the kind of the medical side of it wasn't working for them. So they're like, well, just bugger this for a game of soldiers, gonna do this on DIY. And they found like a good reliable website that they go through. Prices look really good. Like the prices look pretty fab. And like as long as the whatever it is that you're buying, no X-gender, no cross-gender stuff. I always have to remember when talking about Japanese that X is read as cross. There's not like... It didn't sound like they got a paper that said, like, okay, yeah, you're non-binary, but it didn't sound like they could do anything with that, really. except for I think that allowed them to use their insurance to cover some of the kind of office type stuff. But the insurance doesn't cover medication, even if you're diagnosed, and it doesn't cover any of the surgeries. So it's like, what's the point? Alice says, my dad works in a local hospital pharmacy, so maybe I can ask him to look around some hospital pharmacies, have connections to local private pharmacies. I hope that your doc can help you that way. Is your... like... Wait. We can run on the lava and it doesn't kill us. What? Oh wait, but now it does? What? Is your family... and I'm hoping the answer is yes, but is your family, like, broadly supportive of your transition, Alice? Like, if you talk to your dad about this, your dad and your mom are. That's really good. I'm really, really happy to hear that. Because that could be a lot to deal with. Wait, what? I'm guessing here, Des, that, like, private pharmacies, as in, they're not directly attached to the hospital? I don't want to put words in Alice's mouth, but that's kind of how it reads to me. So, like, yeah, okay. Yeah, like a drugstore. Or, I suppose, because Des is in merry old England, that they would be a chemist? Des, do they still call them chemists? And honestly, I kind of like chemist better than pharmacy, but that's just me. It sounds like super old-timey. Okay, so they're still called chemists. Because in the States, you've got pharmacies and you've got drugstores, and they largely serve the same purpose. But drugstores are often like more of an all-purpose shop that has a pharmacy attached to them. Like Walgreens would be a drugstore, but not necessarily what I would consider to be a pharmacy. Because usually, like, a pharmacist or a pharmacy shop would be, like, specifically for medications and medical devices. Both terms are in use in the UK. So, like, in the States, we don't use the term chemist. I don't know if we ever have. Hive says you call them chemists there. That's like... I know it sounds probably really goofy, but I find that deeply charming. Why not call that apothecaries? Oh my god. I would love that. Hive, I would honestly love that. Apothecary is such a word. Oh, shoot. Oh, double shoot. Okay, I'm having feelings about this level. I feel like the wheels are starting to come off. Apothecaries! That's so cool! Alice says there are hospital pharmacies which are related to the hospital, and then there's pharmacies here which are private stores not owned by the hospital or the state that are tied to local private healthcare groups that sell drugs, like drugs and medication. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, Kronos, are you doing like the archive binge? That's dedication, and I love it. Go down to the apothecary to get your healing tincture. Oh my god, Hive. Unironically, you have no idea how happy that makes me. Tincture is such a great word. Like, can we bring back the old-timey words that are not also racist? You know, if your backlog's dry, I could check the LSRS archive and pull out levels that look interesting. Kronos, I might actually do that. Although, like, we are coming pretty close to the end of stream because I do have work tomorrow. I might put that together. Des, do you have your streams up on YouTube? Did you ever put those up there? Oh my gosh, why did you do this? What? Medication is mostly very cheap here. This is a good thing. Oh, you didn't? Okay, this is hell. Also, I'm really happy that you've got some price controls in medication, Alice. Cause that's a whole thing in the States, and it's ugly. It's real ugly. Which is like, I don't know, reason 1 million that I would really hate to have to move back to the States. Hive says we have a pharmaceuticals benefit scheme over here that subsidizes a bunch of medications, but not all. The US has got massive problems with healthcare medication, Des. Like, there's no way around it. It's honestly shameful. And the fact that, like, so many people are like, no, but actually this is okay. And not even, like, people that you would expect for it to be like, this is okay. You know, people who are actually directly benefiting from it. But just, like, regular folks that are like, oh no, well, we wouldn't want, like, subsidized medications or free healthcare. That would be all kinds of socialist. And we can't have that. Like, it literally makes me want to scream. Kind of like this level. Our right wing want to make it more like the US. I hate that for you, Hive. This level kind of has the same vibes to the temple level. This level has, like, rapidly resolved itself into a whole mess. And I honestly might bounce out because we are already at the 3-hour point. Like, why would you make it like this? Oh, fudge you! Fudge you! With all the fudge. And there's no... Oh. No! 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 Why did X do that when I did that and then just repeat that for 20 minutes? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Why would you put the checkpoint so far back when you've got such a finicky obstacle up here? This is going to be the last shot because I do honestly have to think about time, but I am not a fan here. J&J using asbestos in their talcum powder for years and years. Oh, I hate that. That's all kinds of ugly. Please be over. Please be over. Why? No. No. Why? Why? Why would you do this? Oh my god. Why you gotta be like this, level? Honestly, why you gotta be like this? I thought we had a nice thing going. I thought everything was all chill and or copacetic, and no, You just gotta go and be like this. You're hateful, level. That's what it is. You are a hateful turd burger. I said it. Oh, Kronos, that reminds me. Remember that cardboard level that we played on the last stream? Apparently that was stolen. The dude who posted that got all those plays in the team picks. Yeah, he apparently he stole that level. Yeah, I'm pretty not happy about that. Cause I did like that level, and I did put a heart on it. So I feel like I got used. This is part 2 of the Cursed Temple. This is cursed. It's seriously cursed. It's uncalled for. Are you not finished yet? I don't want to enter your bonus area. Go to hell. You and your bonus area can go to hell. I got the Angie face.